Scorpio. Whoops. How are you? Today, it's a really overcast day. I'm going to put this phone on the charger. I got one of those fancy iPhone XS. Isn't it beautiful? It's got little sparkly crap in it. Hang on one sec. Okay. The thing is, the charger gets quite odd. Oh, great. We have someone on already. Okay, Super Chats is open, or it should be open. Someone could let me know if it is showing. Yeah, there we go. Super Chats is open, so feel free to donate. If you do, you can donate any amount, but if you do ask a question, I'll email you the answer to the question privately when we're done, and it's a $25 minimum. I'm doing Scorpio for the end of October, health, love, money, all that. I'm using Whispers of Healing by Alana Fairchild and Josephine Wall, Sacred Power Reading Cards by Anna Stark. This deck that my friend Carol sent me, she sends me the coolest decks, and I can't pronounce it. Scarlabi, I think it's called. It's Spanish. I'm from Ohio. Give me a break. And this little mini deck that Carol sent me, and she's gonna be mad if I show her that the top came off. But I love this deck. It's actually my favorite deck. This is like really old, and she sent it to me. Look, it's miniature. Little background on me. If you want to see what I look like, you can look at my other videos. I think I've shared with you guys about 5 days a week I go and jump in the ocean just to do a cold plunge. And on the days that I jump in the ocean, I just don't feel like showing my face. And also, I feel like I can concentrate better when I'm not, we're all working through ego stuff, of course. My nose is itching, so someone needs protection. That's what that means. I just feel like I can concentrate on the cards more. I am a detox specialist by trade. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. You can check out my sister channel, Andrea Cox TV, spelled just like it sounds. And yeah, it's got about 18,000 subscribers there, over 3 million views. Really well known in the detox industry. Queen of Pentacles may mean something to you. I think you are leaving a difficult time. Knight of Cups. He's in the upright, but I actually think that is you, Scorpio. At any rate, Knight of Wands, Capricorn, emotionally walking away. Four of Pentacles, holding on but walking away. Yeah, subscribe over there. I think you'll get a lot of value out of it. Got into the tarot about a year ago when I went through my own awakening, and I am a Pisces Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising, so I'm one of you. Scorpio Moon, they say that is the worst place to have Scorpio in your chart because it makes you extremely vindictive if you get angry, and that is true. I've had to really tailor that over the years. Wasn't that something? The exact same cards came out. That's how it always happens, doesn't it? The cards don't lie. Two of Swords, been blindfolded. Someone kind of kept you in the dark about something a little too long. Maybe you waited on someone a little too long, right? Let me clear this off real quick. Hang on one sec. I think my screen is a little bit. There we go. I'll let you see my cute little dog, Lewis. Got another one on the floor. Yeah, Scorpio. I think someone may have kept you in the dark a little too long. This one wants to come out. Moon card. Yeah. Kept you in the dark. In secrets. It's funny, I'm starting out backwards, Four of Swords, but you've healed. I'm going to stop it at that. Seven of Cups on the bottom. Someone has a lot of options. I have a feeling that is you this month. Super Chats is open, by the way. So let's start with health real quick. I think you're grateful. I think you've showed a lot of strength. You may have Leo in your chart. You may be dealing with a Leo. You may also be dealing with someone who is dealing with a Leo. I feel like I need to take the one behind it. Hydrate. You need to hydrate well. Gemini's got this as well. You definitely need to hydrate well. It's very important at this time. I'm feeling we've got someone, a Leo with a Scorpio moon. I'm feeling a few of you have Scorpio as your north node. I'm feeling a few cross watchers will watch this. By the way, thank you. You were second, right behind Aries. Aries viewers bought 27 readings. You bought 14, so I greatly appreciate that. Self-love. I think a lot of you are suffering with self-esteem issues right now. Feeling like you're not good enough, and you are, and you are. Could be dealing with a Piscean. We have a fish up there. Deer might be your totem animal or a fish. You're grateful that this is over. It was a lot of pain. Four of Swords, you had a lot of healing. Butterflies may be of significance to you. You're ready for a sincere relationship, one that's built on integrity, on balance, on reciprocity. I think it was hard for one of you to earn money because there was so much emotional turmoil and no communication. I think it was hard for one of you to earn. And I think whoever that is, let me move my salt lamp over here. I think for whoever that is, I don't know, I just feel a real scattered energy, you know? I feel like you were dealing with someone who was in two minds, right? Yeah, someone who had a lot of barriers up. Barriers surrounding their childhood. Thank you for hitting the like button as you come on here, and Super Chats is open to donate to the channel. I think someone had a lot of barriers up. I think they had a lot of walls up. Someone had a lot of mommy issues. Someone had daddy issues. Someone had both. I think a few of you were dealing with someone that wasn't financially stable, and others of you were dealing with someone that wasn't emotionally stable. Look for the unexpected. You might have someone show up unexpectedly. Venus is in retrograde, just so you know. Also, Mars is in Gemini. So if you are dealing with a Gemini, which I feel a few of you are, Geminis will be kind of angry. Your answers are within, and I think you found them there, Scorpio. I think you looked within and you found what you needed. I think there was a lot of spying going on, but hey, we are looking at Scorpios, right? Scorpios are the private investigators of the tarot, right? We can find anything about anyone, right? You're more concerned with your own well-being now. You're more concerned with your finances. A lot of you created a second business. You've committed to happiness, and you've gotten rid of a lot of your old ways. You're going with the flow now. You want a different type of relationship built on new values, a new value system, a new way of thinking. Nature would be excellent for you right now. One more card and we're done with this. Boundaries. You're setting up boundaries. Hi, welcome. Be sure and hit the like button as you come on here. It really helps the channel, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. And Super Chats is open. I want you to stick by these boundaries, Scorpio. I think someone's going to come in and offer you healing. Could have another water sign, another Scorpio, could have an Aquarius come in, could have a Pisces, a Cancer. Those are the signs I'm getting. Few of you, there'll be a male Leo. I'm getting, if you do have Pisces in your chart, there's a male Leo around or trying to come around. Again, we come back to self-love. It's all about loving you, because I think you haven't loved you for a long time. Negativity came out in the reverse, so that's excellent. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few sacred power cards, and then I'm going to clarify them and see what we have going on over here. I don't know why I laid these guys out. I just felt the need to pull them out. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male. We have a King of Swords. Some of you are dealing with possibly a younger fire sign, male or female. Some of you are dealing with someone that has a fire moon. Got the World card here, so this is an ending to no return. Some of you are dealing with a Piscean or a Cancer. We have the Pisces here, or we have the Moon card here. So it's funny, the Moon card is Pisces in the Tarot, and it's Cancer in astrology. Two of Wands, you're looking out. Four of Swords, you're healing. Two of Swords, someone had the blindfold on. Could have been a Pisces or a Cancer that had the blindfold on, or that put the blindfold on you. It can go either way. You've taken the blindfold off. You're moving away from difficult times. You're looking out on the horizon. And it's funny, we got two people coming in here. We have the King of Swords and we have the Knight of Wands. So we have a younger, fiery energy, and we have a king. But it's funny, I feel like this is the older one and this is the younger one. Because you know, the cards aren't gender-based or anything. You have to go with the way you feel with the cards. You also have to look at what direction the cards are facing, right? And when it came out, I just energetically felt like this is someone who could be younger than you, ladies, if you're dealing with an air sign, but that's more mature. And this is a more in and out energy, but that is older. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I feel that. So let me just look at these for a second. It's water, not whiskey. Why do I want to clarify these before I get to the other cards? Yeah. Ace of Wands on the King of Swords. Four of Pentacles, holding on. Someone is holding on to you, Scorpio, and that goes on the Knight of Wands, the energy that I said was older but acted younger. This is someone very fiery, very passionate, very in and out, might be a really good lover, but he's holding on to you, Scorps. He's holding on to you. Oh, I promised myself I would never say Scorps. Okay, I think you're ready to explore. You're ready for a change. You are definitely trusting within that scorpionic intuition. You know, Venus, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, Scorpio north node, Scorpio Saturn. I know how deep our intuition is. No one can fool us. We know what's going to happen before it happens. Devas. Animals may be of significance to you. Take notice of birds. You may want to get out in nature. Don't support the zoo because that's bullshit. I'm a vegan. I don't believe in that. I protest. Also, you may want to adopt a pet. That may be a big deal, for you. Divine consciousness and reflection. So someone was a mirror and retreat in reverse. I think a few of you want to go out of town, you want to get away, but you feel you don't have the funds. You need to manifest that. On the new moon, you need to invite in what you want. On the full moon, you release. So we have reflection, and I think the reflection was this guy you were dealing with. I think he was an older energy, even though he's not coming up as a king. I think he had a lot of work to do, but he's aware. I feel it in the cards. He's aware. But, we got a lot of wand energy. I don't feel this is technical. And then we have coins, four of coins, which is holding on. I don't feel like this is a fire energy. I'm feeling more air here, but someone that's in his, I don't know if we call it midlife crisis or, but that's just an excuse. Get your shit together, But I feel like a lot of you Scorpios didn't have one area of your life together either, but this guy's just using that as an excuse. That's how I'm feeling. Okay, so I'm going to read this, and I'm going to then kind of clarify with the cards that I feel go with them. You have a lot of personal power to manifest this month, a lot. So utilize it. You're free from the illusions, free to explore. Highly evolved nature spirits that make their way across all realms. Every part of the world is alive with nature spirits. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, Devas. I want to say divas, but I know that's not right. Are found in water, fire, trees, and crystals. These intelligent beings follow the law of karma, manipulating energy around our thought patterns to achieve specific results. Devas are masters of energy and encourage you now to master your own. Learn about your reactions to issues and events and gain greater insight into your being. What are you putting out to the universe? Ask the Devas to help you with this task so you can move through life's changes with ease. They have made themselves known to you and encourage you to work with the energy of crystals to turn your thoughts and actions into positive processes. Working with crystals can align you with the vibration suited towards the shift you are looking for physically working on. Right now, you are being guided to connect to all Devas of the earth realms. Take a gentle walk through bushland or gardens. Visit ponds, lakes, and streams. Spend time connecting to the breath of nature, communicating with, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Devas. In this way, supports a positive lifestyle. The crystal diva of clear quartz is asking you to connect to the crystal kingdom. Clear quartz is a master healing crystal. It has the potential to work on any condition or illness known as the stone of power. It amplifies the energy and intentions around it. This crystal supports daily affirmation and mantras with positive energy. Here's your mantra. To the 7 great rishis, I ask you to liberate my soul's consciousness so I can live a life of peace, love, and happiness. Thank you. So I am going to grab a clear quartz for you so you can see what it looks like. It's funny. I'm a mostly Scorpio in my chart. I just got a ton of crystals. They're all through the house. I've always had them, but now they're on my nightstands. They're everywhere. Kind of looks like the Ace of Wands, right? Right? Kind of looks like the Ace of Wands, doesn't it? Get yourself one of these. Grab one of these. Put it next to your bed at night. Charge your water with it. I have a video of that on Andrea Cox TV here on YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to clarify the moon card. Clarify the moon. I'm just going to grab this. Judgment. Someone made a judgment. And then justice wants to come out under that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. My apologies. If only I knew how to turn that down, I'd be good. That new phone. And the Tower reversed. So I think what happened here, Scorpio, Ace of Wands again, a second time on the bottom of the deck. I think you were with someone for quite a while and possibly they could have given up on the relationship or you. And I think you just made a judgment call that you weren't getting your needs met. Hello, your intimate needs or any need. And I think you got your justice. You might have received some type of payout. You might have received some type of gift. But by stepping up and saying that your needs weren't being met, you could have even turned someone down that had come back. And it wasn't that you were with someone else. It was just that you just were over it. You know, you were over the time you had wasted. So you avoided the Tower in reverse. The Tower came in reverse. So you avoided like a major, catastrophe just by saying, you know what, it's fine, it's done. I'm going to clarify the World. Okay, we have the Devil card, card of Capricorn, and that's coming under the King of Swords. And we have the Eight of Cups, emotionally walking away. And so you could have also been dealing with someone that had Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Capricorn heavily in their chart. And underneath them, you have the World, and then the emotional walking away. You know, Scorpio, you might have given up on one person. I'm getting that they bailed a long time ago and could have come back in June or July, and you said no. You could have been waiting on communication from a Capricorn with air in their chart, or an air sign with Capricorn in their chart. But you closed that cycle out too. We have the World, a completion. Because I think you want a sincere relationship. You don't want any of this air sign bullshit. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, we're gonna clear this up. We're gonna go to divine consciousness. I'm sure we'll get water sign cards on this. We'll get you coming out on this. Because I think you're at a level spiritually right now where your intuition is so intact that I want to see how you're showing up. How is Scorpio showing up to the rest of the world? So 8 of Pentacles, you're working at something. Seven of Pentacles, and you're looking at where you planted your seeds, and I think you are, yeah, you may have planted seeds with the King of Pentacles, who may be acting like an emperor, a little bit controlling, trying to control the movement of a situation. Yeah. So you were showing up as the Page of Pentacles, making an offer, but now you're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles. That's the looking good, smelling good, single, independent, taking care of your business, doing your thing, and just, I'm not feeling an energy of like heavy dating. I'm feeling an energy of just really inviting someone in energetically that you know is meant for you. Three of Cups, celebration. You might be spending more time with friends. I'm not at all. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck. Just see who is really walking in spirit, who is really walking in their divine light. Okay, we have 9 of you in the room and 1 like. That's not good. We have a Queen of Swords. So technically Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, female, but I think this is you actually taking on this energy of a Queen of Swords. I know that I can be a Queen of Swords when, whenever you deal with air signs in a relationship, especially if you've been in a relationship with more than one air sign back to back, you take on the energy of cutting through bullshit really well. So you're a water sign, right? I'm a triple water sign. So really sweet, really naive, and then date a couple air signs and you are just, but you came in the upright. This is a woman who's highly intelligent. She's really looked at as someone who's highly intelligent, but she doesn't put up with any bullshit. Capricorn wants to come out for you like so many times. The Sun. I don't think this is representing Leo right now. I feel like it's representing what you want because she's looking at someone who represents the sun to her. Does the sky look familiar? I mean, it could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. I am feeling, if you do have heavy Scorpio in your chart or Pisces, I am feeling Leo energy come in for you. Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords, 4 of Chalices. Okay, so here's that, and 6 of Chalices. So here is that Knight of Wands we saw earlier that I said was an older male, just kind of acting immature. And then we clarified it, and it was just like, in and out energy. And we have the kind of cutting through the bullshit, the Two of Swords, the ripping the blindfold off and just cutting through the bullshit can also be a stalemate. Then we have the Four of Chalices, and I love in this deck, it looks like someone could be drinking heavily, someone could not be at their best. And I feel like it's this guy. I feel like this guy's had a lot on his plate. And, Scorpio, I feel like you've tried to be really understanding and nothing has really worked. So, it is what it is. Then we've got the Six of Chalices. So I'm going to cover this because she's naked in this deck. And thank you, Carol, for sending me this deck that I have to cover with my fingers. So, it could be someone getting tempted by someone else, but I think you're pretty much over it. And then we have the King of Swords again. So again, you guys are dealing with air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think I just feel like this is a younger energy. I can't help but to see he's got like a head in his hand. You see how he's holding that girl by the hair? God, even his face, look at that face. This is someone who is really on his shit. But, he's controlling someone. He's got someone right under his wing, so to speak. We have the Ten of Cups. So I'm going to put her back because she's naked. And I'm going to clarify the Ten of Cups. Okay, again, we're getting all the same cards from two different decks. This was the one where you were blindfolded, and the other, the Two of Swords. The blindfold, as soon as you take the blindfold off, you get the Ten of Cups. And then we have Five of Wands, conflict. I don't think you or the other person want conflict anymore, but I think by not having clear communication and so much time going, that conflict was created between the two of you. I'm not seeing like a bunch of third-party stuff. And then look, we have the Six of Swords, the moving away from difficult times. But, one of two things is going on here. And then we have a King of Pentacles behind that. So someone's coming in as soon as you walk away from this. As soon as you walk away from this King of Swords energy, someone comes in, King of Pentacles, much more stable, much more grounded, earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, sun or moon I'm getting. No, it almost looks like the same person. You have to look at the cards and examine the cards. Let me see a few of the comments. If it resonates, say something. Hello from Dallas. Hello. Hey, you guys, no, you cannot have a free card. Super Chats is on. Cancer, whatever. That almost makes me want to delete you. I'll be reading for Aries when I read for Aries. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, Super Chats is open. So I said in the beginning, you can ask any question and I'll email you the answer after, but it's a 25 minimum for a question. Okay, so I can't help but to think that these two almost look like the same person. It's almost like you let go of one person and immediately you take the blindfold off, you drop the battle, immediately you get the Ten of Cups and this guy comes in. Only instead of being kind of pricky, he comes in like this. I also look at this as something else. This can also be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male, going away from you, but not giving you the clarity that you need, kind of keeping you holding you captive almost in your mind, but it's you. It's you that can not be captive in your mind, and creating conflict where there shouldn't be any, because let's face it, we're all adults. Have a conversation, for God's sake. And that would prevent you from getting the 10 of Cups, which is emotional happiness, bliss, all of that. So, if someone is like playing bullshit games and you feel that someone has got you, where is right here, in the Two of Swords energy, blindfolded, try to have a conversation. And if they don't, then you need to just do whatever you can energetically to let it go. Yoga, whatever you need to do. Water fast, whatever. Okay, let's get a final out. Well, let's clarify this King of Pentacles, because he's kind of cute. Temperance comes in behind him. Sagittarius energy, Three of Wands. This is someone who wants to work with you. And Four of Wands, which is the marriage card. But you have to emotionally walk away from the bullshit. You have to do that. You have to let go before you can have, where is it? Before you can have this and this, stud that's on his boss thing, working, wanting to work with you, and you're all balanced in Sagittarius energy and temperanced out. You have got to do the Eight of Cups, the emotionally walking away, because do you really want someone treating you like this? I hate that they depict air signs that way, because air signs, they're not like that when they're in the upright. It's just, air signs are really lovely in so many ways. They can be like this when they're in the upright. Who am I to lie? And then we have Two of, Swords, blindfolded. Drop this shit. Who is this? Then we have bottom of the deck, the Magician, card of Gemini. If it's a Gemini, let it go. Geminis have been playing for a few years now. They're not serious. They haven't been serious for the last decade and a half. Let it go. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they could be dealing with a Capricorn, they could be dealing with a Leo, or they could be dealing with a Taurus. Let's clarify that, Gemini. Watch the Devil card. Let's clarify that, the Gemini. Two of Wands. Yeah. 10 of Wands. They could have a lot of burdens right now. Hello in Poland. So Super Chats is open, you guys, to donate to the channel. Okay, so let's clarify this Empress. I feel like the Empress is you. The Fool, I definitely feel like the Fool energy is you heading out on a new path. Let me take a drink of water. So what did the cards tell you to do? The cards told you to get a clear quartz, also known as selenite. I'm feeling fluorite for you. Four of Wands, the marriage card, again. Six of Swords, moving away from difficulties. Eight of Swords, cutting through the bullshit. The Sun, happiness. Queen of Swords, I really want you to switch your energy back to the Queen of Cups. 10 of Cups, and I don't see you becoming a King of Pentacles. I mean, there it is. Here you are, Empress, Queen of Swords, not putting up with bullshit, but really shining in your creativity. The Sun, you cut through the bullshit. Six of Swords, you moved away from difficult times. You've been acting like the Fool, which is another Pisces card, which means just happiness, setting out on a new beginning, you know, stepping out. Four of Wands, that's the marriage card. Scorpio, I mean, 10 of Cups. It's all there waiting for you, but I guarantee you, if I ask the deck, what does Scorpio have to do to get this? I guarantee you it's going to be like walk away from the burdens. Watch me get like 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Walk away from the 3 of Cups or whatever. So 2 of Wands, look out to a new beginning and walk away from this. Who is this doing this to themselves? You couldn't help them. So if you are dealing with someone that could be, dependent on a substance, you need to walk away. They're not either allowing you to help them or you're unable to. You don't have the tools. Oh, that's beautiful, Amy. I'm a Pisces sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, but I'm on the cusp of Aries, so that's a great placement. Okay, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Chariot, you're moving forward. High Priestess, you're done with the secrets. And there you are again, 9 of Pentacles, showing up twice as the 9 of Pentacles. The World card, an ending to no return. Yeah, you're going away from the lies and the sneakiness and the manipulation. You really love this person. 2 of Cups, you really love this person, but you can't. Oh, really, Jenna? You might want to get a private reading. Whenever a reading sounds really familiar to you, whenever it sounds like it is your story, that's when a private reading should be done. Got that King of Swords coming out again. Third time, we can't get rid of that. 2 of Swords, all he brings is secrets with the moon and confusion. Secrets and confusion. You don't need it. I think you've already had secrets and confusion. Yeah, he leaves you like this, waiting. You could have Pisces in your chart. This is the Hanged Man, waiting around for nothing. Jenna, I will post the links to private readings in the description below, and we can go from there. You made a judgment, move forward. Let me get a final outcome advice card for you from this deck. Final outcome advice card for Scorpio. Yeah, and you really had to do some digging to find that, didn't you, Jenna? Some digging to find out what you found out, who he was with. Reawaken to who you are. Reawaken to who you are. Reawaken to new beginnings. Reawaken to health. Reawaken to self-love. Reawaken to the beautiful, you're a water sign. I'm a triple water sign. We find beauty in leaves on the ground. We find beauty in tree bark peeling off. We find beauty in the grass. No one does that but us. See the beauty everywhere again. I love you, Scorpios. I'm going to go. Love yourself. This came out in the beginning. Self-love. And, I titled your video before I got started. I meditated on your cards and I was like, what does Scorpio need to hear? And all I kept hearing was, I love you. I love you. I love you. I think you guys did have someone come in also in the middle of this that you really felt bonded to. But I think he was kind of like the person you were dealing with, very in and out. Oh, thank you, Jenna. Jenna, why don't you ask your question here and you can tell me if you want me to answer it here or if you would rather me answer it privately. And anyone else who has a question, you can do the super chat and then I'll answer after. Yeah, you guys need to raise your vibration. Raise your vibration back to where it was before you got into this. And I'm feeling like you guys felt that this was a bad idea when you first got into this. Oh, wonderful. Well, private reading's a little more. $24.99 is for one question, but I'll post the link and we'll go from there. And no matter what, you've got a question on top of that. So I will email you very shortly. Type your email in right here. Yeah, I think you guys knew that the mental repetition you were going, like your minds. Okay, go ahead and ask, Jenna, that's fine. Your minds were consumed by this, like consumed. And I think you were asking a lot of questions and you weren't getting the answers. And I think that was a big part of the problem. Will my ex Capricorn leave the Aquarius and return to me? I feel he's my soulmate. Bless your heart. Does he have Cancer or Leo in his chart? Jenna, does he have Cancer or Leo in his chart? Someone has a bad substance abuse problem. Really bad. Is he abusing substances with her? Okay, Jenna, I'm going to email you privately about this. I just think you would rather know privately. Yeah, I think he could be walking away from someone he's with. I have the emotional walking away, and he's looking back, Emperor. So he's looking back. So, and then the other two cards, if you'll allow me to share, I got the Nine of Pentacles with the King of Swords. I think he's done with whoever he's with because of the substance abuse. I do think he's going to want to take some time to be single, but I don't think it will be very long. Where do you fit into the picture now? Where do you fit into the picture now? Where do you fit into the picture now? Where do you fit into the picture? Oh, wow. Nine of Cups. So he sees you as the Nine of Cups. So that's one cup under the best card in the deck, which is the Ten of Cups. So, and the only way we get the Ten of Cups is learning to love ourselves or finding our passion in life in doing this. I want to just clarify it with, I actually am going to stick with this deck. And Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, that's the marriage card. I mean, geez. You might want to get a full reading. Yeah, I think he's going through a really bad time right now. So I would, if I were you, and we have the lovers on the bottom of the deck, that's like if the 10 of cups with the lovers or the 2 of cups with the lovers or ace of cups and lovers come out together, that is like soulmate. But if I were you, I would maybe just reach out with a single one line, just saying, I'm here if you need me. And that's it. Don't push it. Don't go all Scorpio on him. You know what Scorpio is, right? Crazy. We've all done that. Scorpio moons, especially, Jesus, it took me until this year to get that tamed, right? My Twitter feed became yeah, it was bad. But that's over now. But anyway, if I were you, I would just send one line saying, I'm here if you need me. It sounds like you really need someone. This is the edge of the deck, so that's not even a card. It sounds like yeah, I think he's looking back on what he had built with you, what he planted. This is like planting seeds. Yeah, he's sick of the kind of the devil energy he's been in, over it. And it seems like he's got a little bit of a cocky personality, yeah? Little bit of a cocky personality because he shows as a king of swords. So they're a breed of their own, a lovely breed, great communicators when they communicate, and very creative, very creative. But a little bit cocky, a little bit ego-driven. Well, yeah, we all can be a little bit crazy. Yeah, as Scorpio, people with heavy Scorpio in their chart, just be grateful. Like if your moon's in Scorpio, like mine, then you're like, oh my God, try having your moon, rising, North Node, and Saturn placement all in Scorpio. Talk about detective, but don't even need to look, just feel it. Anyway, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I'll put the links for private readings below. Okay. Be well. Bye, Jenna. Bye, you guys. Bye.